Today's How to Build is on Maxwell and Lily from Scribblenauts. Unlike my recent How to Build videos, I haven't actually gotten that many requests for the Scribblenaut characters. In fact, I've only ever received 3 comments requesting Scribblenauts. The reason I decided to do the Scribblenauts characters is, 1, it's an awesome video game, and if you've never played Scribblenauts, I highly recommend it. Super creative, fun game. And secondly, I was contacted by Dr. Kendo Commentaries, another YouTuber. Dr. Kendo does very similar videos to mine, but instead of making things out of Lego, he shows you how to make them in the Scribblenauts object editor. So we thought it would be cool if we did a crossover where I did Scribblenauts in Lego and he did Lego in Scribblenauts. So Dr. Kendo has done an awesome job recreating Emmett from the Lego movie, as well as the Piece of Resistance. It's a very cool video you should go check out. He also has a lot of other great videos. He's made a lot of the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. He's made the characters from Inside Out and Big Hero 6 and Steven Universe, which I know a lot of you have asked me to make out of Lego. Lots of cool videos on his channel. Definitely go check them out and let him know that I sent you over there. Alright, now let's get down to building and starting with Maxwell. As I talk through the builds today, I'm going to be using a variety of shades of blue and azure, and so I just wanted to have a section up front where I clarify what each of them is. So on the left here, we've got the 2 different variants of azure that come in Lego sets. This one is referred to as dark, and this one is referred to as medium azure. Sometimes I'll call this light azure and this one medium because I get confused, but officially in Bricklink, this is dark and this is medium azure. For here, we've got the shades of blue. We've got bright light blue, medium blue, blue, and dark blue. And for context, here are minifigs that use those different colored torsos. For Maxwell's torso, we want a medium azure torso, which we could get from Ralph Wiggum or the Surgeon, and we want some dark azure arms, which we could get from Steve from Minecraft, or a variety of other minifigures. If you don't have the azure torso and arms, you could also do blue arms with a medium blue torso, or you could mix and match these arms and these torsos depending on what you have in your collection. But let's move forward with the azure torso and arms. And it's hard to find a torso that's purely one color, so often I have just turned another torso around. And then you want some white hands for his gloves. I don't have a torso! Yay! To get the star on the torso here, we've got one of these minifigure neck brackets and this great star piece. Links in the descriptions to where you can buy both of these on Bricklink. For the brick-built legs, using some medium blue 1x1 plates for the shoe, red 1x1 round for the sock, tan 1x1 round for his little bit of leg showing through, then a green 1x2 for his shorts. Connect those. Now let's get to the fun part and build the head. So I've got 3 different types of headlight bricks. Here's one of the new style 1x1 bricks with a stud on one side, and here's 2 old style Erling bricks, as they're sometimes referred to. Put all 3 of them next to each other like that. Connect them with a 1x3 plate. Then we're going to take a 1x2 plate with clip. Move forward with the clip hanging off the back. For the top of his hair, he's got kind of like 3 little lumpy hair pieces, so these 1x1 round pieces will represent that. 1, 2, 3. For his face, I'm using a 1x2 tile that's tan, and if you don't want to customize your Lego pieces, you could just put it on like that and have him not really have any eyes or a mouth, or you could paint one on. Again, I typically use nail polish as a paint source, but you could also use acrylic paint or whatever model paint you like to use. Just a simple eyes and a mouth for Maxwell. For his headphones, found this silvery 1x1 plate, which I thought was really nice. Could also use gray or dark gray if you don't have these silver pieces. And then for the back here, using some of these light gray nozzles, connecting them very carefully so that they take up half the clip, each of them, so you can get both on. Not the sturdiest connection, but making a good use of space, so that's a really good set of headphones wrapping around. And just to fill out the back a little bit, I just used some 1x1 plates with clips. Give his hair a little more fullness in the back. Then we can carefully attach the head, putting the neck through that hole in that 1x1 headlight brick. So you can't put it in through an Erling brick, so that's why you really want a new style headlight brick for the head there. And now let's give him some accessories for his notebook. I think a lime green 1x2 tile works pretty great. Click it into his hand, like so. You could also maybe use this green suitcase piece, which is from the Toy Story Army Men set. It's a little easier to put in his hand because it's got a handle. It's not exactly the right color, but that's another option you have. Then for his pencil, it's really hard to make a pencil in Lego. I hope that the collectible minifigure line eventually gives us an official Lego pencil. This syringe is sometimes I use as a fake writing implement, but it's a syringe, not a pencil or a pen. But that can work in a pinch. Otherwise, I have this short piece of flex tubing. It's about 2 studs long. If you remember when we did the Minecraft Blaze, I cut a whole bunch of these. So I'm using one from that. And I've got this dark red 1x1 round plate with a hole in it. Some of these in the Ghostbusters set and some other places. So you can stick the flex tubing into the round plate there, and then you've kind of got a little pencil with an eraser. It doesn't quite have a point, but for the scale we're working at, that's a pretty good pencil stand-in, I thought. So now we've got Maxwell ready to write all sorts of nouns and verbs and adjectives in his magical notebook and make things happen. Now let's look how to build Lily. So for Lily's torso, I took the torso from the carpenter. Of course, I'll just turn it around so it's blank. And I used Maggie's arms, since the carpenter's arms are half sleeves. But if you don't have these bright light blue pieces, you could also do this as a medium blue torso and arms. Once you've finished steeling torsos and arms, then you're going to get some white hands. Connect those. And then just like Maxwell, we're going to get a neck bracket and a star. So we have that starite front and center on the shirt there. For Lily's legs, use a medium 1x2 square plate for the shoe, white 1x1 round for a sock, tan 1x1 round for a little bit of leg showing through, 2 of those. Connect them with one of these pink 1x2s. Then I stole this pink skirt piece, I believe from Lisa Simpson in her nice outfit. It's a little bit harder to get on this 1x2 plate as opposed to a pair of legs, but it is doable. You just have to hold it down throughout and be ready with the torso to pop it on as soon as you've kind of got it in place. Bit tricky, but hold it down and then pop the torso on and then it stays nice. Lily's accessory is a shoulder bag. This one I believe is from Indiana Jones. So we're going to lift her arm up so we can get this on. Going to actually loop it around the starite so it goes under. Just find that that works better as a shoulder bag. Now let's build out Lily's head. So in this bright pink color headlight brick, I'm going to have 2 face back and 1 face forward. Connect them all with a 1x3 plate, which we stole from Unikitty. You stole my forehead! Yay! And for the hair, have a 1x2 plate going forward. Then again, for her 3 little hair bobs, take 3 1x1 round plates. 1 on each side and 1 going forward. Her face, again, will be a 1x2 tile. And if you're not willing to paint a tile or use a marker on it, then it'll just be blank. Otherwise, you can have a nice little 2 eyes and a smile there. And then for her pigtails in the back, we're going to take some 1x1 plates with clip on them in yellow for sort of the hair ties. Gotta put them kind of twisted to each side. Then we're going to take a 1x1 pink square plate and connect it into the clip, which is not the easiest thing to do. Definitely one of the less used Lego connections here. Actually, let's twist this back kind of like that. I like. So let's twist this one like that. There we go. Nice little pigtails in the back. So now we can attach her head to the body, again, putting the neck into that center headlight brick. And now we've got a Lily who is ready for action. Scribblenauts action. So here's a look at our finished Maxwell and Lily. I think they look pretty cool. Fun little characters from Scribblenauts. A reminder to go check out Dr. Kendo Commentary's channel on YouTube. He's got lots of cool videos on how to make things out of Scribblenauts. Many of the same things that I've made out of Lego, such as Five Nights at Freddy's, Nintendo characters, other cool things. So his channel is definitely worth checking out. And if you're new to my channel because you came from Dr. Kendo's videos, make sure to check out all my how to build video game characters, since that'll probably be right up your alley. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments telling me what you want to see me build in the future. Today's how to build is on Max. Another interesting torso to consider is this Power Miner's torso. It's one of the few torsos that actually has a star on it. And it's got a little bit of blue, so it could potentially work for Maxwell or Lily, but I opted not to use it. I think those are called pigtails. I should double check that before I post this video. Otherwise, people will comment that I don't know what pigtails are.